Well, more people than would likely admit have dealt with head lice in their homes, especially with kids back to school. The tiny little pests can spread very easily. Dr. Barb Calkins is with Children's Hospital of Wisconsin Westbrook Pediatrics, and she joins us now to talk about identification, treatment, and prevention. Let's start with identification, doctor. How do you know that lice is the reason that the kids are doing this thing?
Yeah, that's a great question. We get multiple calls once kids get back at school at our primary care clinics at Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. And I would say the biggest first hint that a child has lice is the scratching, especially when they're scratching at the nape of their neck. Generally, families aren't going to see the tiny louse that's crawling through their head that's laying the eggs. You'll notice the white nits, which are the eggs, on the hair shafts. So little white eggs are and the itching are the big clue.
Boy, it's hard to talk about, right? It's hard to look at and whatever. Is that sort of a barrier almost to people taking care of this? I mean, like nobody wants to talk about it, right?
Well, probably no one wants to talk about it, but there is a lot of talk about it. Again, we get multiple calls every day about it because it's something that parents want to get treated immediately.
All right, well, there are some treatments that you can do at home without going in to see the doctor, and then in more serious cases, or if you just can't beat them, they can come see the doctor. So go through that for us.
Sure. So probably the easiest and most convenient treatment you can use would be this, which is Nix.
And that's not prescription, right?
It's non-prescription, over the counter, and it's a type of shampoo that you apply to dry hair and wash off and repeat a week later, and it kills the nits and the active live lice.
If that doesn't do the trick, are there other things that doctors can prescribe?
Oh, for sure. So, you know, if you call your Children's Hospital pediatrician, you'll get a prescription for a different type of shampoo that you can use. If you do fail the over-the-counter stuff, there's also some oral prescriptions, but those are less likely to be used in most cases of lice.
All right, so once you get the lice taken care of on the head, though, you're not done, right? Because you want to make sure that they're not coming back. Talk about some of the steps that you need to do after to prevent it.
Right, so you're definitely going to wash all of your children's clothing in very hot water and put in a hot dryer. If that's not possible, other toy items you're going to put in a plastic bag and seal it for 2 weeks, because 2 weeks in a sealed bag will suffocate the lice. You want to vacuum everything and soak hairbrushes in either the Nix shampoo or in alcohol, or replace them.
It's a tremendous, it's like all-consuming, right?
It's all-consuming, right. Absolutely. So hopefully, hopefully you can prevent it, though. If your children are putting their heads next to other children's, the lice can't jump, but if your hair is touching someone else's hair, or if children can not share each other's clothing that's going over their head or share brushes, it won't spread.
Good reminders there, too.
Yeah.
All right, doctor, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And there is more information about head lice online from Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. We set up a link for you at tmj4.com/links.